Hey there besties, I've had a request for some cooking, so here's a quick little recipe. Pop the pan, heat, and whack in the oil. Put in as much as you're comfortable with. Obviously some people like oil and some people do not. Anyway, I've pre-cooked some noodles here. We're not going to put them in yet. First we're going to cook onions. See, it's not the best camera angle. As you can see. Anyway, I probably need another camera stand. But yeah. Anyway, you'll see what goes in. And yeah, some ladies have been requesting recipes, and my beautiful neighbor came over and she's been bringing me different types of food, which is super generous. And one thing she brought over yesterday was this is the noodles that we're going to use. And today she brought me over some bamya. So later on tonight, when my handsomest husband gets home from his job, we'll be eating the bamya and cobs and this dish that I'm going to make. And that will be our meal for today. So I'm just frying off the onions. And we're going to throw in the next ingredient, which is a heck-ton of spicy chilies, just roughly chopped. Again, if you don't like chilies, you could just put, plain peppers in, or even broccoli or something like that. Now that the chilies are in with the onions, I'm going to add a small amount of salt. Maybe that was equal to 3 pinches. My hands are giant. And we're going to caramelize the onion and the chili with approximately a tablespoon of sugar. You can leave it out if you want, although this is going to be a sweet, spicy recipe. Give that a mix, let it brown up a bit. So for this recipe, you don't want it crunchy, but you don't want it soggy either. So you just give them a caramelized softness. Now while that's cooking, we're going to come over here and get diced lemon. This is pickled lemon. It's very sour and slightly tangy, which I've just diced it up basically. So you buy it pickled from the places that you buy, full and tamia from. It's like breakfast food basically. That's going to go really, really nice with the super hot chili. I'll offset it a bit. And now everything's softening up and browning a little bit, getting a little bit caramelized, which is good. And we'll keep it going. So here's some fried egg that I've diced up. We're going to add that in. It's about 3 eggs, but again, just portion it for how you want. And yes, you can leave it out. If you're not Muslim and you don't want to put in eggs, you could put in bacon. The purpose of the eggs is something fatty and protein. You could put in chicken, you could put in anything. Tofu, although if you're putting in tofu, probably you'd make it a little bit less sweet than we're going to make it. Probably, not guaranteed. So the next ingredient is going to be honey, which is why you need that egg or meat or tofu in there to offset the honey. So this tablespoon is like the size of 3 tablespoons, by the way. So you want a nice amount, but not overdo it. This is not diet food, beware. It's tasty. It's a nice mix. And so now we're going to add in the smaller portion of noodles. This is not a massive noodle dish. This is a balanced noodle dish. So kind of like a side dish, if you will. But you could make it as a main if you added in those other proteins, I guess. Today we'll be having the bamya as our main. My neighbour's so generous and kind to me. Anyway, let's turn off the heat, and I'm going to switch off the giant gas cylinder. Yeah, make sure that's off. And I can show you the finished product. It looks delicious. And like I said, you can switch out any of the ingredients for your own favorite ingredients. You know, you could do bacon and broccoli. You could do chicken and tofu. You know, whatever you're into. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera well. Anyway, let me look. A bit of a taste. It's super hot, of course. Bismillah. Oh, instant kick of spice, not greasy, sweet but not overpowering. Very nice, very nice. Highly recommend. Give it a try, and if you do, let me know what you switched out other ingredients for, and have a good one, besties. Bye.